amor, Islã. Assalamu alaikum, alaikum salam. Mil flor, mil cor, mil idioma, mil cor tipo índio. Tio por, servos de Roma, fios por natureza morta. L'égalité pour mon peuple, s'il vous plaît. Mille familles, mille pour select. Ma révolution est black, noir, check. Em matière, meilleur qu'hier. Ma terre me manque, c'est ma place. E o velho sonho, viver em paz. Com necessário, sem ter demais. Verde, mais, verde, mais, verde, mais. Família.
Everyone is in their seats here at the Pepsi Center as the Nuggets look to grab a win here in downtown Denver, Colorado. For the Pacers right now, they're focused on getting off to a good start to the road trip here.
And you have to view this as an opportunity. Oftentimes on those short road trips, you really want to take care of your business. Show you can win those games on the road and keep that momentum.
And Greg, if they can get a win tonight, they might start to think, hey, it's a short trip. Why don't we see if we can run the table? It's not out of the realm of possibility, and that mindset can be productive in trying to run the table.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. We've got Chandler Parsons, Mayo out there with Patrick Beverly, and it's Marc Gasol, and it's Davis in at the 4.
And you really got to admire Boris Diaw. I mean, he's found a way to kind of reform his game as he's gotten older. I mean, so different than when he was new to the league.
It's Gasol missing. Indiana on D. There's the dish to Diaw. He feeds it to Caldwell Pope. Parsons comes with a double team. Just 4 to shoot. And there's DeMarcus Cousins on the assist by Diaw. Cousins has got his first points in this one. Beverly against Conley. Beverly with the ball. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Parsons passes to Beverly. No good from outside. And so here's Denver. Inside. Here's Cousins. Lays it up and banks it in. Cousins has got his second basket of the game.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Ariza kicks to Cousins. Here's Conley. Back to Cousins. Dishes to Conley. Parked down low that time, and he got the 2-second call. And so it's Indiana with it. Looking for their first basket of the game. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Stolen by Conley. And now the Nuggets, fast break. And he gets it to go. Ariza's got his first points of the night.
4 straight makes out of the gate. That's a sweet start.
Davis sets a screen. Beverly dishes to Parsons. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
6 to shoot. Beverly the pass to Gasol. And they double up Gasol. That one wide left.
That's the 3rd straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
Now here's Conley. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. And that's now 6 points for DeMarcus Cousins. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Parsons outside to stop the drought. Shot's good. Parsons got himself on the board with 3 there.
And guys, I was a bit worried, but now we all know the rim doesn't have a lid on it.
Yeah, you could actually feel the tightness and tenseness with each miss. I'm actually glad to see they got that first one out of the way.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
Mike Scott's checked in for Boris Diaw. So it's Denver now. Here's Cousins. He's got 6 to the left side wing. Scott kicks to Caldwell Pope. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Ariza. Oh, good on the triple. Pacers trailed by 7. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And here is Mayo. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Good looking screen by Gasol. And the pass to Parsons. Lots of room.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Cousins dishes to Conley. Back to Cousins. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Oh, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
And stolen by Cousins. Caldwell Pope kicks to Conley. Gasol with the steal. And here comes Parsons leading the fast break. Powered down as the whistle blows. A 3-point play chance.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
You can say so much about Marc Gasol and his defensive impact. As we all know, the Defensive Player of the Year back in 2013.
Yeah, tremendous size, Kevin, and the awareness to always get his body and frame in the right place to help anchor his team's defense.
Conley, the pass to Scott. Caldwell Pope kicks to Cousins. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Davis with a screen on Ariza. Scott pulls it in.
You know, and for Marc Gasol, he might not generate a ton of blocks or steals, but here's a guy that understands positioning from a defensive standpoint, and he's able to just stay in front, challenge shots, and also provide help to his teammates.
4 on the shot clock. Scott off target with his 3. Pacers trailed by 6. Now Beverly. Gasol a screen. Parsons for 3. Conley grabs the miss.
And Marc Gasol has plenty of size to hold his ground on the inside. I'm always amazed how well he moves away from the paint. One of his great strengths, I believe. And although not the quickest, he has unbelievable footwork, which allows him to cover so much ground.
Whoa! Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy.
Conley kicks to Scott. Screen by Cousins. To the left wing. Caldwell Pope dishes to Scott. Gasol against Cousins. Denver needs to get off his shot. Here's Caldwell Pope. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Nuggets lead by 6. So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
And guys, you know, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, this guy screams potential at you. I mean, perfect size and length and speed for a 2-guard. He plays both ends. Right now, it's all about consistency for him.
On the topic of Caldwell Pope, he's the kind of guy who needs a year to feel his way around. In college, Greg, you may recall he showed dramatic improvement between years 1 and 2. Same thing has been true in the pros.
Yeah, and he has everything going for him. I mean, excellent outside shot, tremendous defensive tools. He just needs to add some strength and stay in attack mode to reach the next level in his development.
Here's Scott. Barnes grabs the miss.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
G, no good.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
They set the pick. Galloway with the bucket. Galloway has got his first bucket of the night.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
And if they match that effort at the defensive end, watch out.
And finish off by Collison.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch.
Passes it to McDaniels. Lets it go from deep. Can't hit. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Left side, Collison. He kicks to Schroeder. And rejection by McDaniels. Here's Galloway. Shoots from 8. A shot by McDaniels. No good. 24 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's G. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
And with that matchup, doing what he was able to do there, just muscling inside, he's not going to have a lot of problems.
Galloway kicks to McDaniels. On the wing, Scott. And released it in time, but and so the first quarter is in the books. Nuggets lead by 4. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
Your Nuggets dancers!
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And the Nuggets guys, what jumps out to you numbers-wise?
You always like it when your team doesn't settle for outside shots, and that's been the case here early on.
Yeah, I agree with you. They've done a nice job, Greg, working it low and not taking the easy way out on offense, keeping that pressure on the defense by going inside.
Pacers trail by 4. On the court for Indiana. Dennis Schroeder is out there with G. Then there's Ian Mahinmi. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Asik in at the 4. Pass to Barnes. Lets the 3 fly. And the shot is good.
Harrison Barnes.
Barnes has got the first basket of the second quarter for Indiana. There's Galloway. Diaw, the screen. To the left side wing. Caldwell Pope. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Feeds it to Mahinmi. Tipped away. Diaw with the steal. And Turner kicks to Caldwell Pope. Cousins inside. Covered by Barnes. Indiana trailing here. Here's G. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Schroeder with the ball. Here's the screen. Nobody near Barnes. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Nuggets shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. And Turner kicks to Diaw. Back to Turner. With the fadeaway. That is good. Turner's got his first 2 points. Pacers trailed by 3. Now here's Schroeder. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Right wing. Shot clock at 5. Barnes passes to Mahinmi from 12 feet out. That one off the back iron and out.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
Here's Cousins. Turner dishes to Diaw. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. A different look for Denver. Risa comes in for Evan Turner. And it's Mike Conley in for Langston Galloway. Now here's Schroeder, covered by Conley. They set the pick. Screen by Asik. Here's Barnes. The shot is off. And the Nuggets going the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Conley kicks to Caldwell Pope. Diaw, the screen. Left side Ariza. From outside the arc. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay. And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Cousins inside. Mahinmi on him.
DeMarcus Cousins can really be unstoppable at times on offense. He's shown star qualities ever since he stepped into the NBA. And it wasn't until last season that he was voted to the All-Star game.
Now here is Conley. He's covered closely. Kicks to Caldwell Pope. Back to Conley. It's rebounded by Indiana. And here's Schroeder. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. To the paint. Ashik, the pass to Mahinmi. Indiana moving it around. And that one's good by G. Looking at Denver, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Atlanta Hawks. After a rookie season in which he really struggled, Dennis Schroeder made big strides last year.
Yeah, I think pretty much dramatic improvements across the board, Kevin. Really a most improved candidate for sure. He solidified that reserve unit for the Hawks, in my opinion.
Denver calls timeout.
And Schroeder still with room to grow. I mean, he needs to improve his three-point shot and cut down his turnovers. But those are things that often come with time. And he's got time, still very young at this stage of his career.
And the Nuggets with some changes. Splitters checked in for Cousins. Mike Scott comes in for Boris Diaw. And it's McDaniels in for Caldwell Pope. Shot from 16. Scott can't get it to go.
And for Schroeder, not a great outside shooter yet, but he's an attack guard. I mean, blinding speed, very slippery, eel-like. He gets into that lane and can make a defense collapse in a heartbeat. That alone is where his value is right now.
6 to shoot. No one near Mayo as he lets it go. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Here's McDaniels, guarded by Mayo. McDaniels kicks to Splitter. Pass to McDaniels. Shot to end this cold run. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Everly with the ball. He's picked up by Ariza. Now the feed to Davis. Again, Indiana.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Stolen by Beverly. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Mayo's running. Puts it up from 12. And it's Beverly missing. The Nuggets trail. He lobs it up.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
Davis sets a screen from the arc. And it's Beverly missing. Denver's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Parsons comes with a double team. Conley into the lane. Gasol with the steal. Beverly wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Beverly's got 5 now. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Indiana.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too. Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me. Executed to perfection.
I don't think we're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
No doubt about it, unless you're the donkey. Because if you're the dunker, it's great. I don't necessarily appreciate somebody slamming one on the top of my head.
Well, you got to get out from under the hoop if you want to stay away, if you want to stay out of the poster.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Conley with it. Now Mayo defending. And the call will be against O.J. Mayo. That's his first foul. On defense, Indiana. Now Conley. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Stolen by Beverly. Out outside Mayo. Down low. And Davis gets it to go. Davis has got 4 points this quarter.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
The dish to McDaniels. Gasol with the steal. Finished off the break. Beverly's got 7 points in the game.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Conley against Beverly. And it's slammed in by Splitter.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
Gasol setting the pick for Beverly. He dishes it to Gasol. And stolen by Splitter. And with that shot, the Indiana leaders cut down to just 1 on the basket for McDaniels.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
Beverly dishes to Mayo. 5 to shoot. Beverly the pass to Mayo. Again, Indiana. The Nuggets have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Conley against Beverly. And it's Conley penetrating. Kicks it out to Ariza. No one near Conley as he lets it go. And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. You look at DeMarcus Cousins, what a contribution.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
It's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now.
Cousins playing well. 10 points and 1 steal as well. I tell you what, he's made his mark on this game in so many ways, guys.
And he would have stood out just on the strength of the defense. But how about offensively? He's been clicking there as well.
Turner is out there with Boris Diaw. Then it's Conley. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Cousins in at the 5. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. The Pacers have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. And he can't hit the second.
You know, last season, DeMarcus Cousins had several triple-doubles, but with Cousins, he would have 20-plus rebounds to go along with 20 points and 10 assists. That's amazing for a big man, for any man, as a matter of fact.
To the paint. And Diaw kicks to Cousins. It's good. The assist that time from Diaw. And it's 13 points here for Cousins.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
And for Cousins, those 20-20-10 triple-doubles are an incredibly rare feat. First time, in fact, that we've seen that in the NBA since 2010.
And he was the first big man since the great Wilt Chamberlain to do it in back-to-back games. So Cousins is one of the rare big men who can do it all and has displayed that multiple times last season.
For the lead, and again Denver with the triple.
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy three-pointer.
Ashik, the pass to Schroeder. Charity strike shot. No good off the front iron. Denver's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Conley dishes to Diaw. That's good. Now it's a 4-point Nugget lead.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Schroeder with the ball. Conley picks him up. And here's Barnes for 3. That is good. Barnes has got 6.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him. They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Schroeder kicks to Barnes. Ashik the screen for Barnes. To the inside. It's intercepted. Here's Turner. That's good. Turner's got his second bucket tonight.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
You look at DeMarcus Cousins. What a contribution.
He's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. Denver making a switch here. McDaniels checked in. And the Pacers also making a change. G's checked in. Here's Schroeder. Looking for his first basket still in this one. He feeds it to G. Here's the 3. And it's Denver with the rebound. Cousins has got his third rebound tonight.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
That's his first personal foul.
And how thrilled must have Evan Turner been last season to get a second chance. Clark with the boost in minutes, confidence of the coaching staff. His game almost just changed overnight.
Yeah, he's a guy who needs the basketball. He's such a good, solid playmaker and has excellent size. Never had a chance in Indiana to really handle the ball and play to his strengths because of Paul George and Lance Stevenson, but he found a nice niche in Boston.
Well, you know what he can do after watching him for so many years with the Buckeyes.
Yeah, he's terrific. Good basketball IQ, too.
That's his second personal foul.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Dishes it to Mahinmi. And there's the pass to G. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Schroeder.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Here's Caldwell Pope. He's guarded by Schroeder. Throws it up high. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Here's Caldwell Pope, guarded by Mahinmi. Caldwell Pope has to Turner. Down low. Here's Cousins. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Denver.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Barnes, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Barnes has got 5 points now this quarter.
He's got so much junk in his trunk, he'll find a way to hurt you.
Here's Caldwell Pope. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Diaw dishes to McDaniels. And it's blocked. They recover it. Cousins, no one around him. It's rebounded by Indiana.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
And it's Schroeder missing.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
McDaniels kicks to Turner. Passes it to Cousins. Terrific design on the big play, and he lays it in. Cousins has got 20 points.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
The shot by Mahinmi, no good. Caldwell Pope pass to Cousins. Diaw with a wide open look. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. And it's an 11-point Nugget lead.
The three-point shot has been a real weapon for them in the second half.
Yeah, they've really done a good job of creating good looks from the outside, and now they've really got it going.
Here's Hasek. Right through the D for the layup. The Nuggets on offense. They're on a 20-7 run. And Turner kicks to McDaniels. Pass to Cousins. Fader on the way. And Boris Diaw picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. A different look for Denver. Scotty's checked in for Diaw. Riza comes in for Evan Turner. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Caldwell Pope. Kicks to Hasek. And stolen by Scott. Feeds to Galloway. There's the pick. He kicks to Scott. Pass to Galloway. Three-pointer. That one goes. Count it. Galloway's got 5. Pacers trailed by 12. Schroeder with the ball. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And that one's good. Barnes.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range, Greg. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
Denver calls timeout. A nice bounce back here for Harrison Barnes, Clark, in year 3. Moved into the starting lineup last year and really responded.
Yeah, he did. I think he benefited from the new system. He was miscast as an isolation scorer, but when he can spot up for threes and catch the ball on the move, that's his game.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Harrison Barnes, very athletic. He certainly passes the eye test. And with his size, he can punish smaller wings and create mismatches. And then also he can play some small ball power forward at times as well with the way they like to space the floor.
Splitters checked in for Denver. Conley now comes in for Langston Galloway. And some changes here for the Pacers. Here is Splitter. Ariza outside. Right side, Conley. 11 feet out, and he hits it. And the Nuggets lead by 11.
And you talk about Harrison Barnes overall. He had a nice uptick in his rebounding last year, and that was a goal of his. He wanted to get his activity level up. And oftentimes the difference between being good and great is just making those small incremental improvements in different facets of the game.
Shot by Mayo is no good.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number 1, this game is out of hand.
Exactly, Clark. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the backboard.
Inside. Here's Splitter. Great D that time from Davis.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Cutting into the lead with a huge one-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
Yes, sir.
I tell you what, guys, that might also put a little spark into those guys.
Conley dishes to McDaniels.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Parsons passes to Mayo. Clock is at 3. Mayo missing again. The Nuggets leading by 11. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Conley for 3. And again, Denver with the triple.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And as we and we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a loss to Oklahoma City. On the court for Indiana, we've got Mayo. Marc Gasol is out there with Davis. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Parsons in the small forward position.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
And Beverley kicks to Parsons. To the middle. It's tipped. Now here's Conley. Diaw dishes to Scott. Conley for 3. Pacers with the rebound. Gasol's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And Beverley kicks to Parsons. And he gets it to go.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Conley against Beverley. And here is Conley. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
And the Nuggets with some changes. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Scott. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Mike Conley. Gasol a screen. Kicks to Mayo. 5 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Parsons attacking. Again, Indiana.
Unbelievable. This guy is completely in a zone.
And he knows it. You can see it. Body language, the confidence. Real swagger out there for him.
They set the pick. Galloway kicks to Cousins. Top of the key, Ariza. Out left to the wing. Here's Galloway. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
That free throw good from Galloway.
Galloway at the line for 2.
Galloway hits both of them. Pacers trail by 11. Now Beverley. The feed now to Gasol. And they double up Gasol. And there's the 3-second violation.
Yeah, foolish play. He's got to be thinking out there.
Which he clearly wasn't on that play. Or maybe he was thinking just about something other than basketball.
Well, speaking of thinking, back home, guys, we call that a good old-fashioned brain freeze.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Galloway, defended by Beverley. 6 to shoot. Ariza passes to Cousins. That's good from 17 feet away. Cousins has got 22.
didn't have any problem knocking that one down. Another defensive lapse leading to 2 more.
To the middle. Here's Davis. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And, Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
Mayo kicks to Davis. And the rejection by Cousins. Mayo dishing to Gasol. Here's Parsons over Ariza and gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
That's his first personal.
That one is on Ariza.
Some nice numbers in this one for Parsons. He has 11 points. He has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
For the Nuggets, Splitter comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Mike Conley in for Langston Galloway. And there's the call on Patrick Beverley. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Scotty's checked in for Denver. Turner comes in for Trevor Ariza. Caldwell Pope uses the glass to finish the layup. Caldwell Pope's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Here's Beverly. Plenty of space. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Outside Conley. Up top Splitter. To the paint. Here's Scott. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Despite his ineffectiveness, the team has found other scoring options, which you have to have when one of your main guys is struggling.
Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
The Nuggets leading by 11. Turner with a screen on Beverly. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Cannot hit. So Indiana will take it the other way. Beverly with the ball. There's the dish to Gasol. No luck. Good work defensively by Turner.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The kick out to Scott. And stolen by Barnes. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. And it's G finishing it off.
A few more plays just like that are all they need to make their comeback bid a real one.
Yeah, and no wasted time there, which is exactly what they need. They could use a few more of those steals, too. Keep that shot clock from running all the way down. And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today. Yeah, too many easy buckets coming from inside, and I think he wants to make that a point of emphasis.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up those kinds of easy looks inside, they'll be in big trouble.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. An update from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Frank Vogel addressing his team. He was not happy with their play to this point, telling them we're getting out hustled, plain and simple. There's still time, but we've got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Screen by Asik. G kicks to Collison. Kept alive by Indiana. Schroeder up top. Covered by Conley. Schroeder passes to Mahinmi. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Purely from a size standpoint, that is a mismatch that's going to be hard to overcome defensively.
The Nuggets leading by 9. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. Right. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
You guys, KJ McDaniels, I think, has excellent defensive potential. I mean, his long arms and quick jump allow him to block a high number of shots for a two-guard, and his overall athleticism allows him to match up against 2s and 3s. Offensively, though, he really needs work on practically every measurable skill.
Barnes. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2. We're getting back to McDaniels, a high second-round draft pick in last year's draft.
And, Kevin, you know, he was outperforming that draft spot through the first 52 games, but because of a one-year rookie contract, the Sixers felt they might have to overpay him, so therefore they traded him to Houston instead.
The cold, harsh economics, Clark, of the NBA, huh? Conley kicks to Ariza. Diaw, the screen. Here's Cousins. The Nuggets with another miss.
A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
Guys, it's been their weakness to this point in the game, but they're still alive.
Now here's Schroeder. He dishes it to Barnes. Can't get it to go. Good D by Ariza. Denver leading by 9. Conley kicks to Diaw. He feeds it to McDaniels. Cousins dishes to Diaw. They get it back. And that one's good. Cousins has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the second chance points aren't easy to come back. It's all about effort and hard work, and he has today made it look easy. And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
It's Ariza on the wing. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. And it's 8 points for Trevor Ariza.
They've stepped up their three-point shooting game in the second half. They're letting it fly out there with reckless abandon.
Not lacking in confidence. And I really like that. Sometimes you see teams get conservative once they get a lead, playing not to lose. And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Denver.
You know, Clark, their big advantage was points in the paint.
Well, they pounded that ball inside, Kevin, and operated down low. It worked for them consistently.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Cousins. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Splitters checked in for Cousins. Turner comes in for Trevor Ariza. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Mike Conley. Turner passes to Splitter. Back to Turner. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. There's 38 seconds left in the game. Schroeder kicks to Barnes. Out to the right wing. Got a piece of it. And here is Turner. This is to Galloway. There's a screen. The pass to Dion. Takes a three. That's good. And so Galloway with the assist. And the Nuggets lead by 16.
And that's just a little more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate a W.
Well, let the party start. The celebration begins, and they're going to let their guys hear it.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Outside Turner. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
Yeah, they were the superior team.